Hi and welcome to your orientation. It's been absolutely great getting to connect with you guys. For those of you who were here at graduation, I'm sure you had an amazing time during the site tour and inspections. For us at Sylvastar, we are super stoked, we're super excited. We're looking forward to working with you. We know that you can achieve great things. We know that you are going to achieve great things. Okay, so we're just scared to have this simple introduction and orientation and induction for you guys, so you get to know what exactly it is you're getting yourself into, right? You get to know our properties, you get to know, the sort of properties that we have, and how to market these things to people, right? So once again, you're welcome. Sit tight, enjoy the show. Okay, so one of the benefits we get as being a member of the Sylvastar Realtors network is the fact that you have access to premium property listings, access to performance coaching, and eligibility for bonuses, sales challenge, award, and leadership positions. Now, we say leadership positions because, in the course of your trainings, right, in the course of your growing, your building, right, you'll be given leadership responsibilities because, you get better by leading others, right, by teaching others, by sharing your knowledge and expertise, right? So we want you to really own your craft, really own your skill, right? And that is why we'll be giving you some sort of leadership roles and responsibilities, especially our premium realtors, right? We'll be giving you some leadership roles or responsibility. Nothing you can't handle, but just something, let's say for instance, you're giving and you're meant to lead a team of people, of realtors who are responsible for a particular estate, whatever it may be, right? Just so that you can get to really own your craft, because here you're not just a roadside agent, right? You're not just an agent, you're an investment advisor, you're an expert, you're a professional. Okay. And so what exactly is the Sylvastar Realtors network? Now, this network is a dynamic community of real estate professionals affiliated to Sylvastar Group, right? Network is to build, to support, and to empower both new and experienced realtors to earn, to grow, and to scale, right? You're not just here to waste time, you're not just here to while away time, right? Just to catch booze, right? You're here to grow, to build, and to scale, right? Now, and this network is backed by Sylvastar Academy and Sylvastar Residences, right? Providing access to exclusive listings, tools, and trainings. So even though you have completed your training, your 3 days, 4 days training at Sylvastar Academy, right? The academy is still ongoing in the sense, we're still going to keep training you, we're still going to keep mentoring you, we're still going to be working with you to make sure that, you're not just left hanging, right? You're not just hanging, you are there, we are there to provide you all necessary support and to build you. Now, why should you be an active member of SRN? Now, you have been an active member of the Sylvastar Realtors network. You have access to premium property listings, access to sales and strategy trainings, personalized mentorship from top realtors. We have top performing realtors. We have the likes of Mr. David Okonla, our Vice Chancellor. We have the likes of Mr. Kennedy Ifedima, our the General Manager, Sylvastar Group. We have even our Chairman, the person Dr. Seth, who is our Chancellor. Although, considering his busy schedule, he's not always there. Rest assured, whenever he's chance, he's going to be there providing you trainings. We also have the likes of Dr. Muna, who was here with us at our one of our hangouts in the past. So yeah, you have access to experienced realtors, mentorship from top realtors, performance-based incentives as you make as you're performing, you're closing deals, with of course earning your commissions, accessing bonuses, and all of that. Especially when we talk about our sales challenges. Right? You have professional branding and marketing support, exclusive access to Sylvastar Academy resources. We have lots of resources you can avail yourself of, recognition and award, community support and accountability, opportunity to rise in leadership roles as previously mentioned. Now, how do you join the network? How do you actively join the network, not just as a bystander, right? It's good to know that by graduating from Sylvastar Academy, you automatically get onboarded as a member of the basic tier or the associate tier. So you're an associate realtor, right? Now, it's good you also fill out the registration form, right? The link has been shared on the group. It will be sent again after now. But you can also check the video description, the description section of this video. So at the end of this session, this orientation, you can always go back to fill the form, right? This by filling this form, it gives you access to our ERP. You get to see your you get to see all the sales you've made. You get to see all the properties we have. You get to see your clients, and of course, you can also share the login with your the clients' login as well with them, so they get to see their access, their documents, their papers, and all that. All is right there on our ERP system. Complete onboard training. You're currently undergoing the onboarding training. you start earning from your first sale. There is no sale pile before you get paid. No, on your very first sale, you get your commission, right? And if you like to become an executive or a premium realtor, okay, a link will be shared again. Just join the group, make your payments, and you get upgraded. Okay, so the payment to become an executive realtor, or we call a premium realtor, is 20,000 naira. Okay, so what you see as executive here, right? Executive here. We also refer to them as premium realtors. Okay, so in case you see premium realtor, executive realtor, we're talking about the same thing, right? Again, this 20,000 naira is just a show of commitment from your own part. Okay, we are not saying that, in fact, what you'll be getting as a premium realtor, I mean, it's the value is much more than that. It goes into hundreds of thousands, really. But we are only saying that, you make this as a show of commitment to what you are going into, right? So that, our efforts, our journey, you're saying, okay, I am committing to the journey. I am committing to this whole experience, as a realtor. Okay, so we have two main realtor levels, two main SRN levels. We have the associate level, the basic tier, or the associate level. So at this point, you're an associate realtor, right? This is where everyone is. When you enter a realtors network, you're an associate realtor first and foremost, right? The benefits include 5% for both land and house sales. You get 5% commission on whether you sell a house or whether you sell a land. 5% commission on that. You have access to our e-flyers and marketing materials, free onboarding and orientation like we're having now, and then access to our realtor, our ERP system. Again, like I said, when you register as a realtor, using the link provided, you get access to our ERP platform. Like I said, on the ERP, you get to see all our projects, you get to see all our properties, you get to see, the clients you have and all of that, right? And of course, our WhatsApp community is there for you as well. Now, as a premium realtor, again, you get to pay 20,000 naira to access this tier. Okay, you get access to higher levels, higher commission rates. That's 10% on land and 5% for every house sale you make, right? Of course, as the associates, you have access to our ERP platform. You have access to company marketing materials like those in the associate realtors. And also you have access to white label. Now, these white label marketing materials are materials that we have already edited, right, from our own end, materials that we use as a company. That's at Sylvastar Residences, right? These are materials that we use. However, our branding, our logos, our contact information will not be there. We'll be sharing these white label products to you, materials to you, so that you can put in your own logo, you can put your own contact information. So it's as if you created it with your own team. I hope that makes sense. Weekly sales team training, you have access to. We have our in-house sales team. We get to have a training from there every week. So you as a premium realtor, you also have access to this training. So your training continues, right? You get access to, you get a branded t-shirt or cap. If you were there at the graduation, I'm sure you must have seen me wearing the cap, wearing the t-shirts. I think our vice chancellor wore the cap. Sylvastar, it has Sylvastar Realtors Network, boldly crested on it, right? Then personalized performance coaching. Now, for every premium realtor, you have personalized performance coaching. In the sense, you have access to us, our in-house facilitators, our leadership. So, provide you whatever support in terms of building your brand, in terms of, helping you face whatever challenges you may be going through, right? Priority access to high-ticket properties. So whenever we have new properties, you are the first to know, right? Eligibility for bonuses. Now, our sales challenges are usually restricted to only our premium realtors. Yes. So if as an associate realtor, you make a sale, even when the sales challenge is on, you may not even get the prize, right? Because sometimes I think the last cohort we had a sales challenge for about 30 days, wherein people actually got to win phones, got to win other electronic devices, laptops, and what have you. This cohort, however, our system is, in fact, our chairman has said, no, his training is spoken to everyone, be you an associate realtor or a premium realtor. We're talking about the sales challenges, but basically we have sales challenges that come up every so often, and only our premium realtors get access to this. And of course, there are other bonuses, other awards, other perks that come with being a premium realtor. Right now, I hope this has been informative so far. I hope these have been helpful so far. You can see I'm running through the session so that you don't get to spend too much time here, right? But I hope this has been really clear so far. You're understanding all I am saying. In case you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment sections, or you can leave it in the WhatsApp group, right? Group will be open, or you can just send me a DM. That works too, okay? Or any of our group admins, right? Now for our sales challenge. Now in the month of August, we're having a sales challenge. Right, this sales challenge simply says to sell one unit of. So I'll be going through our projects in a bit, our property listings in a bit. So you get to see the projects that we have. But then we are saying, okay, if you sell 1 unit of Redwood Estates, for those who were there at the induction and the graduation ceremony and site tour, the property that is right behind Nizami Hospital, right at Mbura Life Camp, if you're able to sell one of those properties, one units from the 9 that we have, you get to win a free trip to Qatar. Yes, an all expense paid trip. Your flights, your accommodation, and a bit of your feeding is covered as well. Okay, so and this is aside your commissions. You still get your commissions, 5% sale, like, because it's a house, it's not a land, so it's 5% across the board. Okay, then your full on commission on this. Now, it's good for those who may not be so interested in going to Qatar and making this cheap. It's good you also sell this. You could also put this out as an offer to your clients, your prospective clients, right? If you buy 1 unit of this, you get this. You can choose to, I mean, it's an effective strategy that our top realtors, our top salespersons have actually confirmed to using, right? Whenever we have a sales challenge, oftentimes they don't really use, I mean, take for instance, we're having a phone. If you get to sell like 5 plots, how many phones are you going to use, right? And you have a phone that you're already using. So I remember one of our top realtors, he was telling us that a system he uses is that he tells his clients, okay, if you buy this, you get this, right? So, I mean, the system other companies use and something you can use for your brand as well. So you can put this flyer out. Flyer will also be shared. Buy 1 unit of Redwood Estate and get an all expense paid trip to Qatar. So you could either choose to give your clients or keep it for yourself. Either works, really. Okay. Now, at Sylvastar Residences, we have quite a number of our projects, right? We have somewhere around between 9 to 11 projects, right? Even with new ones still coming in, right? So what we're going to be doing now is we're not going to be running it through the projects that we actually have. The sizes, the things you should take note of, the features and all of that, right? So right now, I can tell you we have Nova Court, we have Real View, we have Redwood, Sean and Heaven, Station Grove, Sylvastar Nexus, Fortress, Gateway, Grandview, and of course we have Gideon 2 with history and words, right? So right now, we move on to the first stall they're talking about is Nova Court. Now, Nova Court is an estate right there in at F1 Kubwa. Okay, is there at F1 Kubwa. We have 2 prototypes for Nova Court. One is, now we'll talk about prototype for talking about the sizes. Okay, the size or the kind of structure that is meant to go on that particular size, right? So we have the 4-bedroom semi-detached duplex, the BQ, going for 18 million naira at this time, and then we have the 4-bedroom detached duplex with BQ meaning boys quarters, going for 27 million naira. Now, it's good you all also know that all our property as Sylvastar, you can make, we have payment plans for 3 months, or 6 months, and even 9 months, right? All of which you can make an initial deposit of 30%. That's 30%, that's 30%. Okay. So for Nova Courts, right, you can make an initial deposit of 5.4 million naira in order to begin processing, right? Instrumental payments options are available, and the features include adequate parking, security, water supply, CCTV security, outside light. We have good roads and drainage, and also waste management. So you don't need to worry about those, right? Now, moving on to the next one, that's Realview Estate. For Realview, we have a water supply. You have a gated house, right? A pre-designed layout. We have a street lights, adequate parking, recreational area, power supply, CCTV security, good roads and drainage, waste management, and of course the deed of conveyance. Now, it's good to know that Realview is currently is one of our properties in Idu. For those who were there at graduation, we didn't really get there because we felt like it was already time. In the time, I'm already gone far. But Realview Estate is just outside the train station in Idu. Okay. Now, for the prototypes, we have 200 square meters, which can house a 3-bedroom terrace duplex, going for 3 million naira. We have the 250 square meters, with which can house a 4-bedroom semi-detached duplex, going for 4 million naira. 450 square meters, going for 11 million naira. 500 square meters, going for 750 million naira. 600 square meters, going for 9 million naira. Sorry. 700 square meters going for 10 million. So all of these, the brochure that I'm currently using for this should be sent because so you have access to this monthly bulletin. I should be able to have access to it. Okay. Then we have Redwood. Now, but all of you who were there at graduation, you were there So the second site we visited, it's right behind his immediate hospital at Bora Camp, right? For the semi-finished, that's the exterior is done, interior decor set up and all that we left to you, the client, right? That parent room goes for 150 million. And that fun part, I was just going through our past class, and I actually saw that once upon a time, this was sometime last year. This same project that is currently paying for 150 million naira was actually paying for 95 million naira. So you can imagine the goods, the profit you would have made. Like, hey, buy now, and our sales challenge for the month of August is currently on just this project. If you can sell all banner, what units you get, either the realtor who sells or the parents who buy, depending on the trust of the realtor, go get the sale, and all expense paid treaty can have. Right? So for the semi-finish is 130 million naira. For the fully finished is 90 million naira. Of course, if you want to make instrumental payments, it begins from 45 million naira. Now remember, the sales challenge is only available for outright payments. Okay, so only if you are coming with the full amount, that's when you have access to the challenge. Right, so this is the challenge. As a realtor, this is for you. You sell 1 unit of real estate and you win in free trip and all expense paid trip to Qatar. Now, however, if you feel like you want to use this as a marketing angle to your clients, right, you can choose to sacrifice this trip. Okay, so if you sell this unit, if you choose to say, okay, I don't want it for myself, I don't want to bill myself, I want it for my clients. Now remember, this price is only for one party, either the buyer or the realtor. Okay, we are not giving both buyer and realtor. We are not doing that. Okay, so you could choose to actually post this on your social handles, your network, buy 1 unit of redwood and win an all expense paid trip. Again, the conditions apply. The condition is multi and okay. Then we have Sean and Leming Estates right in Sabulube. It's behind Trading Mall off Airport Road, Sabulube. Okay, you have access to street lights, water supply, recreational area, CCTV for security, among others. Then we have 2 prototypes here. I've got 4-bedroom semi-detached duplex going for 4 million naira and a 4-bedroom detached duplex going with a BQ going for 65 million naira. Now, again, remember, these are not the houses. It's not the house we're buying by this amount, right? You are buying the land. We're only saying that the space you're buying can house this kind of property. Then we had Sylvastar Station Group at El Bidu. Those who were at graduation, we visited this estate on this project. And we have a block of flats doing for 70 million naira, spending block of flats for 70 million naira. We have the 200 square meters, which can house a 3-bedroom terrace duplex for 7.150 million naira. 250 square meters going for 8.450 million naira. 600 square meters going for 17 million naira, and then the 500 square meters going for 18 million naira. Okay. We have Sylvastar Nexus. Sylvastar Nexus is currently at Jagi. It's a skyrise building, right? So if you buy a 1-bedroom apartment, it goes for 100 million naira. 2-bedroom apartment goes for 125. 3-bedroom apartments go for 450 million naira. So it's in, like I said, it's skyrise. We can see the prototype here, how it will look. This is how it's expected to look when it's finished. Okay. So yeah, then of course we have commercial spaces. Every square meter at the commercial spaces at the ground floor, it goes for 1.5 million naira. We have Sylvastar Gateway in Kuje. Now, Sylvastar Gateway in Kuje houses 250 square meters for 1.8 million naira, 200 square meters for 2 million naira, 250 square meters for 2.4 million naira, 400 square meters for 4.38 million naira, 500 square meters for 5.04 million naira, and then it's we had 8 units of 3-bedroom block of flats for 12 million naira. So again, is the space is how much also cost of development, your project, whatever, that's on you. But this is what you can house them. Sylvastar Portraits also in Idu. I think that was the last site we visited only for our site inspection on Saturday as during the graduation, right? We have the 200 square meters for 6.5 million naira, 250 square meters for 8.7 million naira, 500 square meters for 12.5 million naira, and then we have a 3-bedroom block of flats for 35 million naira. Okay, sorry, this is off plan. This is an off plan project that's in block of flats or 35 million. Then we have Sylvastar Grandeur. This was the very first site you said when we went for a site inspection after graduation day. It's located in Katampe here in Abuja. We have the 250 square meters for 75 million naira, 300 square meters for 85 million naira, 500 square meters for 125 million naira. We had this amount for the 700 square meters. It's not here. Just look into that. And here for we also had a space for 3-bedroom backup plan. So you could choose to go for any of them. Again, this is just a quick with the knowledge you need to actually go ahead. This document will also be sent to you, so you have access to it. That's that. Then it's good to know that we are currently spotlighting on particular projects, and that's what we mean by Sylvastar. Now, when we say spotlight, we're saying, all the properties, this is the one that we are focusing on this month. This is the one that we are really pushing our head in this month. Okay? Remember, you have a sales challenge on this project that's regulated at Sylvastar, by Sylvastar, just behind Isamiye Hospital, right? Now, Redmi is referred to as Abuja's most exclusive billionaire exit, okay? So it's that SRN billionaire code, so that, it's quiet, it's serene, it's, away from all the noise, the hustle, and the rustle, and the noise in town, and all, right? So you get to hear in, Seliquite is to live in one of Abuja's most exclusive 9-unit mini estates crafted for comfort, privacy, and prestige. It is designed for comfort, security, and serenity, and it's one of Abuja's most exclusive family-friendly residences. Every unit comes fully loaded with smart features, luxury finishes, and high-end amenities for modern family deal. Okay, so the project site, a 4-bedroom terrace smart garage is completed. It's still under development. The idea, our target right now is to complete development by December, so that by December families get moved in, and the billionaires get a move in. You don't necessarily need to be a billionaire now. You could be a billionaire in transit, right? Like just get property. So you have a family lounge, security, private gym, outside lights, central water supply, central heating system, a number of other features. Okay. So these are the projects that we currently have. Now, I think it's good you also know that at Sylvastar, we prioritize what we call the integrated business model, right? Now, at Sylvastar Group, our integrated business model unites diverse sectors into one powerful ecosystem, right? This synergy amplifies impact, drives customer value, and builds sustainable growth across Nigeria's evolving economy. Now, they have other subsidiaries here at Sylvastar Group, right? Of all the subsidiaries, we choose to also market any of our products or take advantage of any other setting that we have. We have Sylvastar Group, that's the cooperative arm of Sylvastar Group to financial institution where you can access loans, fixed deposits, amongst others. We have Silver Gem, that's the food arm of Sylvastar Group. Under Silver Gem, we have a rice mill, a rice factory, and also our water factory, that's the Aqua Silver, right? And then we have Sylvastar Core. Sylvastar Core has to do with machineries, industries, and what have you, right? So let's just talk a bit briefly into this. For Sylvastar Group, that's Sylvastar Cooperative, right? We have loans. You have access to IDIS loans, personal loans, business loans, and we also have the fixed deposit service as well, right? Then we also have what we call Food Stash. Now, Food Stash is a mobile app that you can use for saving towards foods, right? So this contribution that you typically do, right, with friends, with colleagues, whatever, right? We're saying rather than having to trust people that you may not know, rather than having to wait for friends before you can start contributing towards this, right? You can also just download the app, subscribe to the payment plan, and then you just be paying every month, every week, or even every day. We have a daily plan as well, or every day towards your food stock, your groceries at the end of the period. You have a 3 months, a 6 months, a 9 months, 12 months, 11 months payment plan. Then, of course, like I said, we had Silver Gem. Silver Gem is the food arm of Sylvastar Group, right? They bring premium, locally sourced staples and clean hydration solutions to household. Okay, so we have Sylvastar Rice, the premium locally grown rice, carefully processed for superior taste, cleanliness, and nutrition here in Nigeria. And of course, we also have a type of silver, right? Then we have Silver Core. Silver Core, we have under Silver Core, we have Silver Paints, we have Silver Wood Screen. Silver Paints is a premium line of interior, exterior, and automated paints engineered for durability, smooth finish, and a vibrant color, right? It's available in emulsion, in gloss, and specialty finishes. Then we have Silver Wood Screen, which is in deep penetrating
chemical treatment that could take wooden structures from termite infestation. It's ideal for pre-construction and innovation projects, blocking termite from timber permanently, aiding in the lifespan of the timber. Right? Then, of course, we have silver rubber adhesive, which is a high-performing multi-purpose rubber-based adhesive designed for woodwork, hotels, componentures, and industrial use. It's known for strong bonding, fast drying, and it's long-lasting. Okay, so that's it from us. That's it from me here. Yeah, we're looking forward to you actually breaking. Like I said, you can choose to be, you could choose to access any of our any of the tiers on our Realtors network. Of course, we also have the sales strategy currently ongoing. You could choose to become a premium tier. Now, for those who are operating on the premium tier and those who will be willing to join the premium tier, you can rest assured from next week, okay, you start getting information about how to join the training. We structured the training. We had a plan and plan ready to follow up on your training, how to build a brand, how to create content, how to market, how to close sales, how to prospect, and how to generate the leads and all that. This is more of a practical application of what you meant throughout the 3 days of your learning at Sylvastar Academy. Okay, so this is me wishing you guys the very best. We're looking forward to, we're super excited. Looking forward to all you're going to achieve. We believe that you're going to achieve greatness. We believe in you. We trust in you. We believe in the limitless potential that is within you. Right? So then, this is what you have. Where you have is